Diliyorum. Street Fighter 6 PlayStation 5 yayınıyla karşınızdayız. Ranking maç yapıyoruz arkadaşlar. Kısa bir başlık tamamlaması yapacağım. Arkasından ranking maça başlayacağız arkadaşlar. Yaklaşık bir saatlik bir yayın planlıyorum. Sonrasında yatıp uyumam gerekiyor ki yoğun çalışma günlerindeyim arkadaşlar. O yüzden yayınlarda biraz dengesiz zamanlamalar olabilir. Bu yüzden de hepinizin affına sığınıyorum. Bu arada arkadaşlar kısa bir de oyun fiyatlarına değineceğim. Önümüzdeki dönemde arkadaşlar Gold paket diyeceğimiz oyunların fiyatları artık 3000 TL'lere dayandı. Yine söylüyorum, hatta bir kısa videomda da bunu anlatmışım size, oyunlardaki zamlardan dolayı. Mümkün mertebe alabileceğiniz kadar uzun PlayStation Plus alın. Ben biliyorsunuz 13 yıllık aldım. Bunu bu hafta sonu 15 ile tamamlamayı planlıyorum. Çünkü en azından oyuna direkt para vermektense PlayStation Plus'ın bize sunduğu oyunlarla da oyun zevkinizden mahrum kalmadan devam edebilirsiniz. Bu arada bahsettiğim gibi kısa bir başlık oluşturmamı hallediyorum. Sonrasında oyunu kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Bu arada 28 tane yayın yapmışız arkadaşlar Street Fighter'da. Bu 28. yayın. Fena da gitmiyoruz. Silver'a kadar geldik. Silver'da takıldık kaldık. Takılıp kalmamızın sebebi de arkadaşlar savunmayı beceremiyor olmamız. Yani ilginç şekilde savunmayı beceremiyorum. Haydi başlayalım bakalım arkadaşlar. Ranking maçta bizi kimler bekleyecek? İlk rakibimiz kim olacak? Merakla bekliyoruz. Bir taraftan da çayımızı yudumlayalım arkadaşlar. Hadi bakalım ilk rakibimiz arkadaşlar. Kemi. Arkadaşımız da Ukrayna'dan.
Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, easy tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity, reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 2 has a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. They need to relock play.
Orada ya. Ama ikinci maçı, ikinci roundu almamız lazım.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what hits them with a stop and pop. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Super on deck for both fighters. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Still scrapping strong critical. What's gonna happen?
Tamam, sıkıntı yok. Ha, biliyorsun ki aynısından bende de var. Allah canını almaya ya. Salak gibi yenildik şu süperi kullanamadan.
Player 2 brings it home.
Ama bir daha oynayacağız.
They can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Close them to negate the block.
Normalde benim yakalamam lazım.
Burnout is triggered. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Experiencing burnout. Shoryuken. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Charges forward. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Pops him with a Shoryu. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Connects with the throw. What'll happen? Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Will this be enough to kill? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 brings it home.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Yani rakip çok da iyi oynamadı ama benim de salaklığımla beraber yendi. Yani iyi de bir oyun değildi yani. Ryu geldi bakalım arkadaşlar. Ryu nereli?
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going
Çocuğun
to do? Definitely saw that counter coming.
bağlantısı kötü bu arada.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of aim. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is almost dead, but some plus drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. All right, okay. Oh. Player 1 picks up the always important first round.
Minimum bağlantı kısıtlaması koymam lazım arkadaşlar.
Grabs him. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off, experiencing burnout. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Big throws. Going in. Both of them were ready for a throw. A quick breather. Are we gonna see a comeback? Hey, oh.
Aman.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sure you can. Oh, whiffs the throw. Counter hit throw there. Those hit harder than normal throws and really pile on the pressure. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes a trip and that's a kill.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Down to the wire. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A quick breather. Chops him with a Shoryu. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Hits him with a stopping block. Spans the meter. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Süper kullanamadık ya. Yani araya ara verince el biraz soğuyor arkadaşlar. Mesela dikkat ederseniz 2 maçta da süperimde olmasına rağmen süper kullanamadım yani. Manon geldi bakalım.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters?
Arkadaşımız Yunanistan'dan.
Going to be a must-see match.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Definitely saw that counter coming. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Nice manejadore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Oh, easy tech. KO.
Çok savruk oynuyorum.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Daha sakin oyna.
Goes in on the impact for nothing. Throws them to negate the block. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Flashes him. Risky up-close scrap still going. Going in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance. Good decision with that throw. Player closes it out.
Bu kadar güçlü vuramaman lazım.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. Throws them to negate the block. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to.
Kardeşim selam, hoş geldin.
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. All right, what's coming up next? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2 chases them down. All that effort for so little payoff. Knockdown. Flashes him. Scrapping it out up close.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Ya Street Fighter'ı ben de çok eskiden oynuyordum. 96-2000 arası. Ama arada kontroller çok saçma sapan yerlere geldi. Yani bir tane Hadouken çekeceğim diye analoğu kıracak noktaya geliyordum. O arada bırakmıştım. Bunun kontrollerini çok kolaylaştırmışlar. Yani modern oynadığın zaman müthiş derecede her şeyi yapabiliyorsun istediğin kalitede. O yüzden tekrar başladım. Yani önce betasını oynadım. Betasını çok beğendiğim için de oyunun betasını da beğendiğim için kontrollerinden dolayı oyunu satın aldım. Şu anda nasıl saçmalığım? Savunmam sıfırsa hiç savunma yapamıyorum. O yüzden de dövüş esnasında sinir olup kontrolü kaybediyorum bazen. Çünkü oyunda herkesin inanılmaz savunma var. Yani herkes savunma derdinde. Yani kontrolleri modern alırsan müthiş derecede kontrol sende olarak oynayabiliyorsun.
For the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Grabs them. They were right to be on guard there. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win.
Deadkiller, senin yaş kaç? Nereden? Neler yapıyorsun bakalım?
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The throw. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Knockdown and hits them with a stopping block. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Both fighters have touched super hard. This Dragon Last Flame could be big. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply draw critical. What's gonna happen? This right here is what
Allah'ım ya.
Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault.
Assessing damage.
Off for the arrow. Any mistake here is gonna be punished. Counter sets the table. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Tries to act quickly, but Whiskey closes it out.
Nereden peki?
Here's the final round.
Bu arada neler oynuyorsun bu aralar?
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Jumps. This can lead to some big damage. Experiencing burnout. Bring in the heat. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Bet that hurt.
Will this super hard lead them to the win? Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Oh my god, what a throw set. Player 1 connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Dangerous range. Knocks them out of the air. Noticeable luck. Oh my god, they just choked it up. They were waiting for it. Nice fireball. Are you kidding me?
Tamam. Bu arkadaşı gönderelim yerine.
Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Elimiz biraz daha ısınıyor arkadaşlar. Bu arkadaşlar az önce dayak yemiştim bak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here.
Bakalım.
Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
To be a pushover.
Samet'ciğim selamlar kardeşim, hoş geldin.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Tamam.
They go for it. That's a good
Amcamız deli gibi savunmacı.
goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Trips him up. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Nice tech. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2 creates a good experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Hits him with a stopping block. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. big throws. Knockdown and both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the. There's the drive impact that's going to
Güzel.
juicy punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Throws them. Great job in escaping that. Oh my, the throw tech. How's this? A real test of nerves here. Going in? Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 can't use any drive blitz. Gotta play it safe. The pressure must be raw super hard incoming. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Karşıdaki karakteri alanlar arkasını dönüp sürekli kaçmaya çalışıyor. Saçma sapan bir şekilde oynuyorlar. Yani bu kızı kimin aldığını gördüysem sürekli geri doğru gidiyor. Böyle garip modları var yani niye öyle oynuyorlar anlamadım ama öyle oynuyorlar.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this bad burnout? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Close them. What's next?
Güzel.
Closes the gap for the grab. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Knockdown. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Oh God, this closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 picks up.
Vallahi anlamadım ki sürekli arkaya kaçıp duran bir
misses the drive impact. Burnout activates. Still slugs. They're going for the super art.
güzel.
Money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu rip-off. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Throws a fireball. Flashes it. That's not gonna hit. Going in, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Nice counter. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Oh, wow, reads the counter attack.
Vay be. O candan burayı alacaktık neredeyse ama neyse biriz.
Reads the jump in perfectly. Genius read with that throw escape. Knocks them out of the air. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 1, what were they thinking? All the throw connects. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this cage disparity.
Ha, çok iyi zaman.
Bad news is on the way. Oh my God, they just choked it up. What's next? They are in a. This is gonna hurt.
Çocuk
There's a drive impact. Closes it out.
inanılmaz salakça oynadım
Player 2.
ama ikinci maçı alacağım.
That tense mirror match.
Neyse kaçtı çocuk. Ben de kaçıyorum gerçi. Yani çocuk inanılmaz şanslı aldı yani. O kadar kötü oynayamazdım daha. Daha kötü oynayamazdım yani. Kenarda bekleyip geldi ödeseydim bu kadar olurdu. Samet sen ne yapıyorsun? Ne var ne yok? Nasıl gidiyor? Ya yine aynı kişi geldi. Oyuncu da aynı mı? Oyuncu da aynı.
Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Stays cool and counters. Impressive reactions there. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. One fighter's drive gauge is
Yavrum benim be.
Can they recover or are they in trouble? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive reliant moves. Close them to negate the block. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Slashes him. Player 1 creates a good, nice counter. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Finishes with the throw.
Neyse sonrakini alacağız çünkü bunda bayağı salaklık yaptım yine.
Always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight. Dragon Blast.
Breaks the block with a throw. I kept experiencing burnout. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 uses the gauge.
Allah canını almıyor ya.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh, they're in the... just goes for it at this range. The throw whips. A quick breather. Knocks them out of the air. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Finishes with the throw.
Arkadaş ben atıyorum şu kadar can gidiyor. Onlar atıyor bu kadar gidiyor.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips them up. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Neither of them willing to back.
Mesela bak şu savunmayı ben
All right, what's coming up next? Player 1
yapamıyorum ilginç bir şekilde.
Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. Heading into the end game, closes it with a classic.
İlginç ya. Hakikaten çok ilginç.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit. Burnout activates. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last time. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Not much life difference. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point, but connects with the throw. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Catches out the cage right.
Yine süpere çaktı ya.
With a critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Excellent block. What a genius read with that. What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight. Dragon Blast.
The throw. Big denied. Risky play, but it pays off. Turns out. Knew the throw was coming. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 is in burnout state. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Ooh, what a smart throw. And they burn out in sync. What's next? Connects with the throw. They're in range. We gotta see a jump.
Allah'ım yarabbim ya.
This is such a tough situation to be in. Oh my God, what a throw set. They're recovered. The drive impact doesn't work. Wow, started waiting for this opening. Hit that with confidence. There's the burnout. Good decision with that throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 can't use any drive.
Orada niye yakalamıyorsun ya?
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Bakalım kim gelecek arkadaşlar. Aynen, oyun bayağı renkli renkli güzel duruyor. Özellikle o kontralar vesaire falan bayağı zevkli. Şurada hub'ı değiştireceğim arkadaşlar. Avrupa'daki hub yavaşlamış durumda. Kuzey Amerika'ya geçelim ki. Şimdi Avrupa'ya geçtik arkadaşlar. Şimdi Amerika'ya geçtik arkadaşlar. Bakalım Amerika'daki server ne kadar etkin şu anda. Bakalım yine Kemi geldi. Yo, aynı kişi. Şey değil yani, Avrupa, Amerika'ya geçememişiz yani, hala Avrupa'dayız.
No mercy for you.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? The counter is blocked. Burnout is triggered. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Grabs him, life lead opens up. Player one has complete charges forward. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Pops him with a shoryu.
You're in my way.
Arkadaş şu can nasıl gidiyor anlamıyorum ya. Ulan ben attığım zaman bu kadar gidiyor, başkası atınca arasını satayım full can gidiyor ya. Hakikaten bu durumda anlamıyorum bu atmanı.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Slips the grab. The corner makes it hard to escape. Little experiencing burnout. Triple Jinra hit. Good damage on him. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? What'll happen here? Grabs and throws him away. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. A quick breather. Drive is in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Trying to make something happen with an overdrive on it. Experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. How did they read that throw? Player 1 is in burnout state. A very good throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Up for the arrow. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back. Anticipated that throw. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal.
İyi yakaladın.
Oh, the super! Not shy one bit about it. The super connect throws him. Player 1 turns out. Dragon raw super hard incoming. Genius read with that throw escape. Player 2, what a smart throw. Amazing. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Anticipated that throw. Oh, are you kidding me?
Bye bye.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Arkadaşlar bir maç daha yapacağım bu maçtan sonra. Yayını sonlandıracağım, bilginiz olsun. Saat 2 olmuş. Yatmamız lazım. Yarın sabah erkenden toplantı var. Rumble yine geldi. Az önce iyi şans almıştın. Hadi bakalım.
Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Can they outlast it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Anticipated that counter and blocked. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Gets the counter hit throw. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Oh, easy tech. What? Denied! You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Player 1, yo, put that away. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive on it. Experiencing burnout. Can't tech the throw. Will this super art connect? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 1 has an empty drive key. This is a very... just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super art. Start the tune. Just Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? How's this? Hadouken! Throws a bomb, hits him with a stopping bomb. Vagabond and sends him flying. Both sides getting ready.
Bak, şu savunma olayını benim bir türlü çözemiyor oluşum salaklık.
That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player's excellent read. What were they thinking? Player 1 is in burnout state. The throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Genius read with that throw escape. How did they read that throw? Connects with the throw. Can they use their block? Excellent block. Impact squat. Holy. Punish counter on reaction. Put the exclamation point on that with it turns out. Anticipated that throw. Nothing stops this train. Okay. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Only a little bit of prepare the burnout. No one could have called that.
Bye bye.
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Oyunu çok seviyorum. Tek gıcık olduğum şey oyunda savunma. Abi bir adam savunmada durduğu zaman kurşun işlemez olur mu? Savunmada dursun okey ama darbe alsın. Savunmadaki adama 3-5 defa vurduğun zaman adam dağılsın, o yok. Adam savunmadaysa kurşun geçirmez oluyor. Sanki savunmada değil de tankın içine giriyor adam. Savunma kardeşim, tamam da bu kadar değil ya.
Comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win,
Vay,
but
güzel.
about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to get a breather with
Tamam, malım birine denk geldik.
denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Can they outlast it? Gets a good read on their opponent. Player 1 chases them down. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Will this super art connect? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Life lead opens up.
Pushed.
Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Experiencing burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Sure you can? Burnout activates. Still scrapping for control of the space. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. We're so close to draw. Super hard incoming. Dragon Last Flame cooks him up good. Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? They gotta dig down deep. They're taking as a bit of OD fight. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. way to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make them turn out. The projectile hit. Fantastic positioning on show during that round.
Can't beat me.
This can lead to some big damage. Burnout activates. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 is in burnout state, but nothing stops this train. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. They've got about, oh, yo. Should move aggressively. This is gonna take a chunk. Player 1 turns out. More fuel to the fire. Put them up.
Öldüremezsen öldürürüm.
This could really tip the scale. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They're not getting close to each other. There's a burnout. Oh boy, both running empty on drive. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. It is over.
Pezevenk seni.
Player 2
Pezevenk seni.
is the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Az önce oynadım, tam bir yavşak arkadaşlar. Tam. Süzme yavşak yani. Bu oyun böyle oynanmaz. Yani bu ezik oynaması bu. Başka bir şey değil yani. Tam bir yavşak. Yani normal oyun tarzım bu değil arkadaşlar. Benim böyle yavşaklara yavşakça oynuyorum. Öyle dövmeye çalışıyorum. Erdoğan abi selam, ne habersin? Nasıl gidiyor bakalım? Vallahi iyilik, sağ olasın, işler yoğun bir taraftan. İşlerin haricinde biraz oyun oynuyorum. Arada böyle az önceki gibi yavşaklara denk geliyoruz, onlarla oynuyoruz. İyi ama Allah'a şükür, yani işler de bir taraftan iyi. Oyunlar da iyi. Gidiyoruz bakalım. Sen nasılsın Üstad, nasıl gidiyor? Adına nasıl? Vallahi haberlerden duyduğumuz, ben çok haber izleyen biri değilim bu arada. 5-2 sallanıyor, öyle görünüyor. Bakalım, opponent bekliyoruz arkadaşlar. Bu son opponent olsun, son rakip olsun. Gelen kişi kim olursa ona göre artık yatalım. Abi onunla geçmiş olsun tekrar. Ne uzun sürdü be. Vallahi oyun fiyatları da bu ara var ya, can yakacak gibi duruyor artık. Vallahi Allah korusun Samet'ciğim. Vallahi öyle. Az önce şeye baktım. Call of Duty 3 çıkmış. Call of Duty 3 çıkmış. 3000 lira. Yani Gold paket alırsan 3000 lira bir oyun. Arkadaşlar bu da son rakibimiz.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Arkadaşımız Polonyalı, hadi bakalım.
Let us begin. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
Güzel.
Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. In a dire situation. What'll have fires on the Shinku Hadouken. Experiencing burnout. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Mesela bak, bu çocuk güzel bir oyuncu. İyi oynar, kötü oynar, döver dövülür başka bir şey ama kora oynuyor. Ve humble gibi oynamıyor.
Smart play with the throw. Nice counter. What a clean counter. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both fighters. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Fires on the Shinku Hadouken. Players draw critical. What's gonna happen? Experiencing burnout. Still scrapping for contain. Oh.
Güzel, bir-biriz, hadi bakalım.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Vallahi Call of Duty daha bu gece gördüm dediğin gibi.
Excellent block. Nothing stops this train. There's an overdrive shorty. Burnout activated. Player 2
Güzel.
will deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both sides getting ready. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Okay, get drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. Ooh, what a smart blow. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? There's a burnout. Drive if that misses. They didn't.
Pis yakalandım, pis yakalandım.
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. Not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Takes them up. Charges forward. Experiencing burnout. How's this? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. What are they thinking here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All that effort for so little payoff. Knockdown. Good heads-up decision opting for the dragon tank. Player burnout activates. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use experiencing burnout? Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Risky. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Going in. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meat Shinku Hadouken. Wow,
Güzeldi.
that's some big time damage there. It charges forward. Player 1 gets burned out. They were running flatline.
Güzel, 1-1.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what... The low kick hits. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very prepared throw zone. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Jinrai, both sides, overhead. Oh, are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves.
Bir-biriz. Bu çocuğa karşı bir yer daha oynayacağım. Aramızda kazanan belli olsun.
Neither of them willing to back off here. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important.
Ryu da güçlü aynen. Yani fena değil. Zaten kendine çok yakın karakterler.
Them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Knocked out and player 2 has an empty drive lead. This is a very precarious situation. Throws them forward and uses the gauge for a super. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Going in, smart play to stop the opponent there. There's a burnout. Player 1 can't throw.
Vay, o vurmuş be. Ben vurdum dedim ama o vurmuş. Halbuki mis gibi köşeye de almıştım.
Manage their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout, experiencing burnout. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Oh, could be the start of uses their drive gauge. Player 2 has the zucchini knife. Keeps cool and locks them out. Looking for a hold.
Ya mala bağladı anasını satayım ya.
Pressure. All the throw connects. What now? Takes the look, gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. Shoryu! They are done! Player 2 comes out on top of that.
Şu mal gibi sıkışınca adıket yapmasanız olmuyor ha. Lan bir insan gibi oynayın be. Ya hımbıllar, öyle söyleyeyim, hımbıllar. Yani dövüş oyununun oynanma tarzı bu değil. Bu kadar savunma değil. Hani biraz daha kora. Mesela çocuk bak. İlk iki dövüş iyi oynadı. Sonra zorlanınca hemen yavşaklığa kaçtı. Tabii canım, aynen öyle. Yine aynı çocuk mu acaba? Yok, aynı çocuk değil. Galiba. Arkadaşlar bu arada bu son maç. 3 tur son maç diyorum ama artık etmem lazım. Ama herifin bağlantı tırt galiba. Güzel.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is almost dead, but can Club gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Grabs him. Experiencing burnout.
Güzel. Çocuk iyi başladı.
Brings forward with the drive rush. Player 2 has an empty drive, hits him with a stop and buy. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. In there.
Çocuk iyi başladı. 1-1 yaptı. Hadi bakalım.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's get it. Goes for the throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 2 throws them. That throw will do some good damage. Not in range for the throw. What's next? Will this super art do anything? Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. What's this Chihuahua gonna do? Player 2 reads them like a book and takes them out.
Bay bay.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Arkadaşlar bu geceyi böyle kapatıyoruz. 5000 puanla başladık ama 5378'e getirdik. Yani başlangıçtaki 3 maçımız kötüydü. Sonra arka tarafa doğru toparladık ve puanları topladık. Ama hala Silver 1 yıldızdayız. Şu bir üst grade'e altına henüz geçemedik. Koç ikimizle beraber şimdi yatmaya geçer değil mi Göççük'ü? Değil mi Göççük'cik? Yatmaya geçelim değil mi oğlum? Beraber sarılıp uyuyalım değil mi bir tanem? Sıcak mıcak demeden beraber sarılıp uyuyalım oğlum. Anlaştık mı balım? Küçük sıpam benim. Göççük'ü de mis gibi şu anda. Değil mi Göççük'ü? Mis gibi o da. Arkadaşlar hepinize iyi geceler diliyorum. Görüşmek üzere. Allah rahat versin. Görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Arka arkaya kazandığımız maçlarla moralli bir şekilde, stresimizi atmış bir şekilde uyuyabiliriz. Allah'a emanetsiniz. İyi geceler diliyorum.